Hey everyone, I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and welcome to Back to the Futures. Wow, what a crazy, wild day today. And since yesterday at 2 o'clock, the FOMC head, Jerome Powell, stated that he was going to cut interest rates by a quarter, but he's holding back on, instead of 4 interest rate cuts next year, but only 2. And good Lord, I knew my friends were like, oh, this is bullish. I'm like, this is bearish. So when the S&P's pushed up after the news to 5127 higher, I said, look to short the S&P's there and look to short the NASDAQ futures. I think the NASDAQ futures were trading 22,157. And good Lord, all holy hell broke loose after that. We then got about around 3:30, we got the S&P's push up about 40 handles off the 59.38, 59.40 level, maybe. They rallied to 59.80. And then I said we had about, there was about 2.5 billion shares for sale on the close. S&Ps went from 50.80 down to 59.03. Boom. All right. So what happened today? So when I walked in today, I did an early morning session in the pre-market. I said, based upon the conditions, it's all pure mathematical, based upon the 15 to 30 and the hourly charts, this rally, I would fade this rally with my eyes closed on the opening. And basically what I said here, I don't know if you can see it right here. If you look here on the 15-minute time frame on the spiders, and I'll bring up the 30 and the 60, you can see the negative MACD here, still big selling pressure. When we got the push up on the S&Ps above 6,000, I said, good Lord, let them have them. I shorted, I can't even tell you things I shorted, okay? SPXLs, right? They were unbelievable shorts along the way here. And then you can see what happened. When you got the push up, they immediately dropped almost 30, 40 handles on the S&P. Okay, and if I bring up the 30-minute time frames, today is all about divergences here, and I'm going to show you. Okay, and here's the 30-minute. Okay, so if you see the 30-minute and the 60-minute time frame, you can see that both the negative MACD, the ADXs were rising on both the 30 and the 60. You can see this here. So this is the push up. You got a better chance of going to the Vatican, knocking on the door, and asking to meet the Pope. No way. That rally was going to fade big time. That's a monster short right there. Okay, again, look at the MACD negative. So the first thing I do when I come in the morning, I already know the pattern, right, from the night before. And I'm saying, you got big negative MACDs here. Okay, yeah, the algorithm reversed to sell here, to buy, but this is more heavily weighted. The ADX rising, which means a trend is in place, okay? And that's telling me here on the 30 and the 60, look at the big selling pressure. So when they pushed up over 6,000, I think the high was 6,003, I was shorting everything, okay? And look at them get caboose. They literally dropped 40 handles on the S&P. That's a monster pattern, okay? Then if you look here on the 15-minute, this is why it's important to use the underlying ETFs during the U.S. session. I can't stress this enough to people, really, and I mean it from my heart. You really, I've been doing this such a long time, okay? And then you got the bounce on the 15-minute time frame, which was a great short, and they got cabooshed, okay, right here. Again, look at the big selling pressure, okay? Yeah, the algorithm is positive, all right? But now watch this. Watch, this is the bounce on the 15. Now, you tell me, we just caught 4 longs on the S&P in my live room. You tell me if I draw this horizontal line here, okay? If I draw this horizontal line here, let me just do this right here, okay? You see the dotted white line here? First of all, you got a positive MACD on the 15, okay? Look at every new low. 1, boom, 2, 1, 2. Look at these longs here, Okay, we caught this long here. We caught this last long here, plus the oversold condition into the positive MACD. The S&Ps just ran 27 handles. These are buy divergences, and I've always said to you that everything I do is predicated on buy and sell divergences. There's no other strategies other than that. Okay, you could take the 5 conditions: a trend, a buy reversal, a sell reversal, a correlation, and a disconnect, right? So when you see that pattern here, right, the ADX is off, the MACDs are positive, so the 15 oversold into the positive MACD, the algo reversed to buy. But look at the horizontal line that I implied here, right? Again, every new low was not making a new low. These were all longs. I can't tell you how many people on my live stream caught these lows, okay? And the last one was a Picasso, because the last one, really right here, on this low right here, okay, that just ran about 27 points on the S&P, was from the 15-minute time frame being deeply oversold. And an amazing, amazing, amazing day, really. I got to tell you, it was really, truly amazing on that. Okay. And so basically what we're looking at overall, okay, is, again, of the 5 conditions, you have a buy and a sell divergence. So 5 conditions, 10 strategies. And you know, that's why I do what I do. And I want people to recognize the ability to see the markets for the way I'm teaching, using multiple time frames, using multiple indicators. Yes, indicators lag, but indicators do what? They set up the pattern, right? Price leads, right? Look at these S&Ps. This is amazing. Look at this move up. We were actually down on the day. The NASDAQ was down about 60. They rallied 80, all right, on that. So again, where people are shorting, what are we doing? We're buying, right? We're buying. And that's exactly what we do, that we're able to identify. This computer's going to drive me crazy. Okay? So we're able to identify these moves in such a way that will keep us in the right course. Again, right? So the sell divergence, boom, they pulled in, caught the low here. Okay, which one? Here. Okay, so again, like I said, so if you draw your horizontal line, every new low, 1, 2, right? 1, I don't know, this might, I think this made me a little, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 beautiful buy divergences, just using the positive MACD on the 15 right here. Beautiful. Okay, right there. But then using the 5-minute time frames on every new low. Okay, on every new low. All right, every new low. This is the short on the opening off the 5. Here it is on the 15. If you can see that. Here's the push up, right? Little bear flag, okay, on the push down. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful buy divergences. Beautiful buy divergences off the 15-minute time frame, off the 5-minute time frames, okay? Now, you know, this doesn't come easy, okay? Yes, it comes easy for people like myself and people in my live stream, okay? However, it's really predicated on what? Doing the work, learning, understanding the patterns, and being able to apply exactly what I'm teaching. It's imperative that I will tell you now, if I bring up the S&P futures right here, okay, there's no way I would have caught these longs here by looking at the S&P futures. It's a continuous contract, okay? And I am not looking at that. That is not something that gave me the confidence. This is why, yes, there's some days the S&Ps lead over the ETF, but I told everybody from the beginning, I put more weight, okay, more weight in the underlying ETFs during the U.S. session than I do the continuous contracts. Continuous contracts will set up some great patterns, but my eyes are always looking at those underlying ETFs. All right. Again, I do a live stream every single day from 9 to 4. If anybody has any questions, you can text me at 914-500-7484. Again, what's really important, what's really important is the ability to to be able to be consistent in the market, all right, and to be able to identify these patterns. These patterns are phenomenal. These patterns repeat. These patterns are unbelievable. Unbelievable when I tell you, okay? And it's important to rectify this. It's important to understand that if you're trading the markets, okay, you want to be able to be in a situation that'll give you the best results possible, okay? The best results possible, okay? All right. Okay. Let's see here. Let me just do something here. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. We're seeing now S&Ps off the lows here. All right. We're seeing S&Ps off the lows now. The low here. What was the low here? This is the beautiful. Look at this. This is unbelievable. What was the low here on this? 59. What was the low here? 59.45 and a half. Unbelievable. What a great pattern on that. Great pattern on that. Okay. Again, next week I'll be here Tuesday and Thursday, even though we have Christmas on Wednesday. But I'll see you all here on Tuesday. But again, it's really about one thing, right? Being consistent, knowing what you're trading, understanding what you're trading, but more so, be in the situation that will give you the best results in your trading. Learn divergences. I've always said to everybody, if you can master the art of divergences, you have mastered the art of trading. Period. Okay? And that is a really big key, okay? That is a very big key to the trading world, okay? People don't understand, divergences. Whether you're trading index futures, whether you're trading stocks, whether you're trading, like today, for example, Apple, beautiful pullback on the 15 into the positive MACD, beautiful buy divergence, okay? Apple just ran about 70 cents, all right, on that pattern. But again, what's really important, okay, what's really important is if you're trading the markets and then you want to see these patterns unfold, okay? And that is something that needs to be really understood, right? To trade these patterns, be patient. That's why one of my 5 key words is patience. You wait patiently for the patterns to set up. And I think that's something that really could resonate with people as far as when you're trading the market, to be able to identify the 3 conditions off the 15 to 30 and the hourly charts, use the indicators. That's why my methodology is all predicated on a combination methodology, right? And if you can trade the market off of that, well, again, then I think you're going to be in good shape, okay? I think you'll be in really good shape. Now, for those of you, I do a live stream every single day from 9 to 4. S&Ps, if they get up there, they're going to get killed. S&Ps just dropped 5 just now. The 15s might get one more push down now. But again, for those of you who are trading, if you have any questions, please text me or call me at 914-500-7484. If anybody has any questions, S&Ps, I was just about to say short them at 76. I couldn't even speak that fast. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to call me or text me. I have a live stream every single day from 9 to 4. And it's important for people to really comprehend the amount of trading that we do in the live stream. We're trading stocks, we're trading futures, the underlying ETFs, and a lot of it has to do with the true meaning of trading the markets using the underlying ETFs with the continuous contracts. Okay. With that being said, right, and again, obviously with the year end, it's very, very quiet. It's very, very quiet, right? And being that it's so quiet, what we need to do is we need to just wait patiently for these patterns to set up, and that's that. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. 15s. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, one of the things that people always say to me all the time is they'll say to me, "Hey, Steve, can I use the underlying ETFs during the Tokyo session?" No, because I don't use that data. I don't do pre-market. I don't do post-market data, right? But what I do, okay, is you could use the software I created during the Tokyo and during the European session. And then, there were some great patterns this morning. Like if you go, let me just show you if I can go back here in time here. I think it was early in the, let me just see if I can do, I don't even know how to go back here. It's too small. I don't know how to use this trading view application, but I think around 6:30 or 7:30 in the morning, there was a great pullback after the 15 reversed to buy. The MACDs on the 15 correlated, and it went back. Let's see, on the 15, if I can just show this to you. Okay. All right. Let's see when the 15 reversed to buy here. Let me just see here. It was early in the morning, right? I think it was that's the 5 minute. Here, this is it right here. So look at this time frame right here. It was about let me see. It was roughly, if I'm not mistaken, it was right here on the 15-minute time frame. So this was around 6:15 in the morning. So here you got the oversold condition, beautiful pattern, right? 59.60, oversold. The ADX is off, little minimal buying pressure. Algorithm, look at the yellow dots, nowhere near it, which is the price action within the algo. 15 oversold, a positive MACD right into the 10 bar. Boom, 20 handles. 20 handles on the S&P. You can't ask for anything better than that, okay? You can't ask for anything better than that, and I mean that, okay? Okay, beautiful. All right. Okay. Again, a lot of times I always tell people the pre-market sessions are the greatest session, but also the first 30 minutes are really super important as well. Okay. The first 30 minutes of the morning, you get some remarkable patterns. Okay. What else? Okay. Again, it's all predicated, okay? It's all predicated on being able to identify these moves, identify the patterns, be consistent. So many people, when they hit their goals, right? You hit your goal, you should stop and then learn to trade, watch, listen, learn from me. But there's one thing. So I got a text last night from a gentleman in California, and he said, "Steve, can you please emphasize the importance of using stop orders?" I'm like, you got to be kidding me. How many times I got to tell people you got to use stop orders, right? And you know what he said to me? He said, "I've learned so much from you. I've learned so much from you that it's really important that you understand that what I'm telling you and what I'm teaching you, okay, is like, it's really unbelievable." Meaning, you got to learn to be able to adhere to stops. Yesterday, the S&Ps broke after the news. and it was a straight line down. You had, if I could bring up the S&Ps just from yesterday here, if from 2 o'clock, Billy, if we can go back here, look at this death spiral. Look at this. Look at this on the 5 minute from yesterday after the Fed announcement. Okay, on the S&P. Look at this right here. Whoa, stop, go back. Okay, right there. Look at this. Okay, here's the push up. In this bar, I said, look, I would look to short 61.27, and they never look back. So look why with this ADX rising. Now, there was a little tidbit that I taught people, okay? And that tidbit was this. When the ADX level on the 5 minute time frame hit 60, which was right around here, I said, that's it. I would buy them. And look what they did. They ran 40 handles right here. Okay, they ran 40 handles, and then they dropped at the end of the day. I don't know what happened here. I don't know why this is not showing, but what time is it? 4 o'clock. They traded. I don't know. This is not right for some reason. They traded down to 59.03 on this. Okay, I don't know why this is doing this, but is this it? Oh yeah, 59 here. This is it. This is the move. This is the bear flag right here. Okay, this is when the ADX was 60, the S&Ps were trading 59.40. I said I would look to buy them. Boom, they ran, and then with the 2.5 billion for sale on the bell at 59.80, they got killed right here. Okay, now, but look at this ADX rising, negative MACD. Look at the negative MACD on the 15. Look at the ADX. There's no reason to try to scalp longs here, right? There's no reason to look to scalp longs. In my opinion, you waited for the ADX to be about 55.60 on the 5 minute, which I've taught people, and that should give it a pretty decent, then you switch to micros, okay? And then you got the push up. But then the bounce on the 5 minute was a monster bear flag, especially when you have 2.5 billion for sale on the bell. What are you looking to do? You figured it out. You're short. Right? Boom. And here it is. They dropped 75, 80 handles at the end of the day. A remarkable pattern on the S&P futures, okay? And the NASDAQ, of course. But again, so my friend says to me, can you explain stops? Well, why are you scalping long this? Look at this. Okay? Why? You wait. Here, the ADX is off the positive MACD. You could have bought longs off the 5 minute, oversold into the positive MACD. The ADX is off. No big selling pressure. Okay. I think I took one scalp long. Somewhere here, and I took the out. Okay. And that was it. Once I started seeing this ADX, I tried to short it. I missed the short. And that was the end of it right there. Okay. That was the end of it. Again, learning how to read a chart. Okay, is something I've been teaching people, but more importantly, it's really about one thing and one thing only, and that is, the ability, okay, oh my God, Tesla, okay, and that is the ability to understand the patterns, see the patterns, and then be able to trade the patterns effectively, right? Again, my 5 key words: consistency, discipline, confidence, patience, and passion. Okay? All right.
We have a question, Steve.
Yeah. Is that Sev again? He's always asking questions. Oh, BTC 24. Hey, Steve, how are you trading? But hey, are you trading Bitcoin only? No. Bitcoin, my software works great in Bitcoin. Billy, if you could bring Bitcoin up, maybe I can show. Oh my God, look at this. Jesus, everything's getting killed. I just had a beautiful short in Coinbase. If you want to give me a call, I can show you how to trade the Bitcoin. Also, I'm working with some individuals about doing a Bitcoin channel. My software works phenomenal. Look at this 15-minute time frame. I called the short 2 days ago above 10,800. This morning, I called the short, okay, on the Bitcoin about the 10,200. All right. Now, if you look at Bitcoin off the 15-minute time frame, you can see right here, this overbought condition right here. This was I called shorts earlier above 02, right here, off the sell divergence, and then the push up. Look at this beautiful bear flag, overbought, selling pressure, negative MACD into the 10 bar, 10,100, dropped 2,400 points on Bitcoin. Phenomenal, phenomenal. If you want, ask any questions, or if you want, we do stocks here as well. We do futures here as well. We do Bitcoin as well. And we trade a lot of the Coinbase and MSTR stocks off of Bitcoin, obviously, right? And if you want to give me a text, you could just text me or call me, and I'll always return your call if you want more info on that. Okay. What else? All right. So again, even though it's slow, the patterns were phenomenal today. Absolutely phenomenal, right? They're phenomenal every day. We're blessed to have the ability for the software. I spent nearly 10 years of my life building with Billy, who's on the other end here. And we're able to identify these patterns, okay? And you want to be a hit ratio, in my opinion, if it was me, to be able to be 90% or better. I'm not in this game to be 50, 60, 70, or 80%. I know that sounds absurd, but that's just me, right? Again, for me, it's all about understanding the trading, understanding the ability to trade the market, be effective in the market, and more so, to be able to trade the market effectively and trade the market and be consistent, right? All right, everybody, I will see you, okay, next Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Again, I do a live stream every day from 9 to 4. If you have any questions, please text me. I do have software that works on Bitcoin futures. So if you're trading Bitcoin futures, you can use the software for that as well. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. God bless you. Be consistent, and God bless the United States of America. Be well. Have a great day.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.